Hope you can hear me very well.
Yes, I can.
And how you doing this wonderful Saturday?
I'm good. I'm good. It's Saturday. It's sunny. Can't complain.
Oh yeah, because I was talking to you. I was like, I wonder if she busy. We could start a little earlier.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm here.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
And how have your year been so far?
Good. Good. Very, very busy. Very busy. Getting ready for Chicago next week. So I'm excited.
Uh, and and where's your plans for Chicago? Because it is your first Exotica, or you've been to one of these before?
No, I've done exotic. I just haven't done Chicago yet.
Okay, so
So
what
yeah.
Exotica you done with? Miami, New Jersey?
Jersey.
Okay, yeah, Jersey.
Yeah.
Jersey, the other wild one that everybody goes.
Yeah.
So what's
Yes.
your plans for this Chicago for Chicago?
A lot of shoots. A lot of shoots. But also I this year or well this time I'm working the booth and
Mhm.
so I'm excited about that.
So how,
But
how you gonna pace yourself doing the booth and doing shit?
that's what we do.
See,
We're
that's
working. We're working girls.
enjoy it.
We're doing it. Yep.
Oh my god.
Well, in fairness, I get there on Tuesday.
Hmm.
So Tuesday to like Friday are my
Okay,
shoot days.
I see.
And then Saturday, like, is basically all day, like just the convention and working it and everything.
Yeah, because like, yeah, you're getting there on Tuesday. And
Right.
plus, if you do a lot of your shoots between that and really Friday, you're pretty good to
Right.
where you really focus on the convention itself more so.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So, well, I'll go down there. I mean, I'm where the convention is at, so I can pop down there on Friday and just see how it's going. But Saturday is just basically dedicated to convention day, meeting fans, signing autographs, working at the booth, and doing that kind of stuff. So,
Oh my goodness.
I
So this is your first time being at a booth, or
yeah, yeah,
God, and what booth is you gonna be at?
604 for the Sex PR. So for Exotica's
You're
booth.
gonna be a part of Sex PR content
Mhm.
as well.
Yes, I'm so excited.
About that, people. I know everything. But go
I
ahead.
know you know it all. But yeah, I'm excited. Like I said, I haven't done a booth, so I am excited, and I'm doing it with my girl who's out in well, technically in Boston. So she's gonna come out with me. We have a lot of shoots together actually. So we're doing like our tag team tour type thing, and we're gonna work the booth together, and yeah, it's gonna be hot.
Nothing like a good tag team, I swear. I love
Mm.
it. So
We stumbled upon that, but it was working for us, so we're going with it.
how do you stumble upon the tag team?
So I actually met her at AVN at a shoot house that we were staying at, and I'd never met her before. Actually, we didn't even communicate really before. People get in like kind of the chats and get to know each other. We just didn't really chat too much before. She walked into a room when I was shooting, and when I was done, she was like, "That was fucking hot." I'm like, "Thanks." And then next thing you know, like impromptu, we did a scene together,
Mm-hmm.
and then we shot two tag team with two different people as well. So, and we were like, we work great together. So we decided we were going to do the tag team tour for Chicago.
Oh my
We've
God.
got 14 shoots.
I mean, it's nothing like having a partner in crime with you.
I love it. I love it. She's a bad bitch. I
Oh,
love it.
so we're gonna have some threesome scenes going down with y'all two double teaming a poor fella or
Yeah.
two.
You know what? We put it out there. We say, can you handle us both? We'll see.
Oh, I know I can handle both of y'all.
There you go. Challenge accepted.
So, smokers, you see how this is about to go. So, it's time to smoke this over. Welcome to the Smokers Lounge. You know who I am, your wonderful, wonderful, gracious, and lovely host, Kavanaugh the Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Find all my links with one link, allmylinks.com/Porn Rap Star. 5 sponsors to tell you about. The first one being RockSizzleMagazine.com. Next up, BlushErotica.com. After that, we got the Kinky Candle Company, as well as the Queen of Law herself, Mitchell Ferrari. And last but not least, Got the Pass That apparel. You can find that on T Public at the Pass That Inhalation Partners. That's right, baby. It's funky accessories, t-shirts, and it's for the 420 smoker in you, so you can roll one and look sexy while doing it. You feel me? So go ahead and check out their stuff. Also, you can find me 5 days out the week at fullswapradio.com. Also at skyheartafterdarktv.com, as well as sgpradio.com. And for most of y'all, I said that completely backwards. Yeah, I'm probably going to say that in the comments, but who cares? So, as you see, you know I got a love for redheads. You know, I got a thing for them. I'm sorry.
I get it.
Just, and this one here is a special one. She's a sexy, hot MILF who you go to her page, you don't realize how nasty of a freak she is until you go to her sites. You know what I'm saying? From Sean Don to Jay the Assassin to Devin Cox, some of the people that have been on my show, they can tell you that she gets down and get down and dirty with it. So I'm gonna sit back and let this gorgeous Pog introduce herself. Tell them who you are, baby.
I am Sexy Sammie. I mean, thank you for the intro. I mean, I like to think I'm nasty, or just having a good time. We don't know, but yeah, thank you for having me. I've heard so many good things about your show, so I am excited to be here, and I am an open book. No pun intended.
We are happy to have you here. So before we go into the time machine, aka the Smokalorian, seeing who you had worked with, right? Looking back, I'm trying to get the question right. You dealt with some names, okay? Did you think you'd be shooting with a Sean Dom or people that are well known in the industry when you first started?
No, I did not. I did not expect to be as well received so quickly that I was, and for that was super cool. Like that was probably the best part. Just thinking like, how am I going to get that part, going, and how, like you said, how am I going to get that? I've just been really fortunate. I have to say, like I haven't been told no yet. But I've put myself out there. I've reached out. I mean, Devin fell in my lap at AVN actually, which was fantastic. What a fucking shoot. He was amazing. And actually I think we're going to shoot again in Chicago. But I just reached out and I just took a chance. I did not think that though. You're right. Yeah. I've been super.
Why did you think you wouldn't be well received?
Not well received just that quickly, right? Like just numbers wise, when people reach out to someone and say, hey, would you be interested in a collab? You're putting yourself out there for someone to be like, not really. Or, not right now, but I've been really, really well received very quickly. And I'm super grateful for that. So that's been really nice. And a lot of this business is word of mouth, right? Mm-hmm. So Sean tells somebody else, and then next, so I've been really lucky to have a lot of great people put in front of me that I just didn't expect so quickly. It hasn't even been a year.
Well, one, I'm not surprised because one, you sexy as fuck and you got a banging ass body. And then also when I saw your videos, you a female that looked like she really enjoys what she does.
I do.
You know what I'm saying?
I do. It might be a job, but it's a good job.
So with that being said, let's go back to the time machine. What got you into business in the first place?
Well, by default, I'm a swinger. So it was not that far-fetched, I guess, if you will. Like it's, it's not like I came from a vanilla world. Mm-hmm. But my husband and I are swingers. And so it was just kind of this progression. Like you said, people that I've played with or just people who have been around me were like, you fuck really well. Like you should put that out there. Mm-hmm. So we said, fuck it, let's try it. Literally, I wish I had some great story because, of course, everyone always asks how you do it and how you get started.
Well, I mean, if you want to be technical about it, majority of the ladies that I have interviewed, especially because a lot of people don't realize how many women in this business is married.
Right.
And how many of them are in between lifestyles. So,
right.
So it's kind of, I always say this, it's the gateway drug to porn.
It absolutely is. You're already out there. You're already doing that. If you're married, like I'm a hot wife, my husband's not a cuck, but I am a hot wife. So yeah, exactly. It's not that far fetched. It kind of, not that it's the natural progression, but it's not odd to hear it. And I hear it more often than not. Most people started as swingers or in some sort of lifestyle scenario. So
now, off on a tangent, it's funny how hot wife culture was already hot in porn, but now it's starting to go social media and social. But I think they kind of got it wrong because they're trying to associate a cock queen with a hot wife. And they got it completely wrong because they're saying that a hot wife is a lady that like to watch her husband get fucked.
Right.
That's not a hot wife.
Right. No.
Please explain these people what a hot wife is so they can understand.
So there's different levels of being a hot wife, obviously. But at the end of the day, a hot wife is a situation where you either play in front of your partner or even separately from your partner and come back to your partner in a reclaim type of scenario. That doesn't necessarily mean that the man is a cuck. Like, I think that that's also a big misconception. Yeah. If I'm a hot wife, then your husband must be a cuck. And he's absolutely not. We operate much more of like a stag and vixen type of situation, which he's free to do what he'd like to do. I'm not necessarily turned on by it. If I'm not there, it doesn't do anything for me, but for him, it does. He can be there, not be there. It doesn't matter to him. He enjoys my pleasure. So that's more of what a hot wife actually is. Whether that means we go on a date, we go find a random guy at a bar, anything can happen. I've done it all. I've done all the scenarios.
Yeah, because it's just funny because when I heard someone would talk, they were talking about, yeah, it's a thing now, the hot wife, and and then this girl, and then it was on a podcast, and the girl said, no, that's considered a cock queen, a cuck queen.
No.
And I'm like, y'all just want to take shit and make it broad strokes. Not all terms.
No, exactly. I agree. And that's what I always try to correct people with too, or like at least not correct, but educate. If I make the statement of a hot wife, that can mean so many different things. Like that's an umbrella term to a much more specific niche for each person. You know, I mean, it's like saying someone's a cuck. How far of the cuck can they be? Are they a cleanup? Are they, you know, I mean, there's so many different levels of
cucks. Because a stag is technically a cuck. He's just a cuck that joins in.
Right.
For the most part. Because he does at one point watch.
Yeah.
You know, period. And then you got the cucks that, well, they wear the cage.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
You know.
And you know what? I love that shit. Not for my husband per se. And he doesn't wear a cage. We make jokes about it all the time. I'm like, you want to put that on? He's like, absolutely not. That's not for him. But I find it to be a huge turn on. Like, I love that. I love that piece of it and that layer to hot wifing that I can provide for somebody else then even. So it's not necessarily in my day-to-day, but in my content world, absolutely. And I love it.
Yeah. Back to the content world. So now you decide you want to get in porn. How did you go about it at first?
Actually, it just started with kind of just pictures, honestly. Just kind of trying to put some girl stuff out there to see how that was received. Because again, it's not hard to find if I'm a swinger. Like there's other girls that I know that are good friends of mine that also do content. But a lot of their stuff is only like maybe girl or solo. So it was an easy transition because I had people around me that I could say, hey, let's do something together. Let's try something together. So that's where a lot of my original videos came from, was just girl. And kind of just went from there. My husband said, fuck it. Just send emails, go through Twitter, find people and see what happens. I saw people on my bucket list. Don't you worry.
Yeah. So when you went from, of course, you were doing the girl at first.
Right.
How did you do the transition to boy girl? Because and who was the time you used it first? Was it people that were swinging, or did you automatically just went with the people that you reached out to?
People I reached out to. Yeah, last September was my first shoot that I ever did. It was a boy girl. Didn't know him, and he was a content creator. I mean, he's well known, not mainstream well known, but I mean, he is. And I reached out to him. I was actually going to Secrets in Florida for Pod Bash, which our friends host each year. And I just reached out and I was like, fuck it, let's see what happens. And he wrote back and said, yeah. And I probably had 400 followers. Like I had nothing. And he came from Orlando or like Miami-ish area to Orlando to meet me. And yeah, that was my first shoot. I was nervous as fuck. I got really high.
So I mean, so with the setup
really fucking high.
So it trust me, I used to smoke every time for a shoot. So shit.
Sometimes you just, and I feel like I've had some people say, oh, don't, I don't like anyone altered. And it's like, it's not really about altered. It's more of just letting that like inhibition part go when you walk into a set sometimes. It's not like I don't want to be there. It's just, that's just what I do.
Your senses be more heightened.
Right. Right.
And you feel it more.
You feel all the things. It's just different. So I did get very high. But yeah, he came to the resort and my husband shot for us and yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That was it.
So from there, because like I said, because apparently when you went looking for the guy, it just wasn't a run-of-the-mill guy. Because some girls just run with a run-of-the-mill swinger guy who they might have met this and third. You went straight to a content creator.
Yes.
And from there, you continue to deal with content creators.
Yes.
Please explain to people why it is good to deal with someone that already doing the business versus someone that's not.
The professionalism, the understanding of testing, the authenticity of what we do, the raw part of being a professional, even though once the cameras start rolling, yeah, we love it. We enjoy it. We're fucking. I mean, who doesn't love it, right? Even if it's not great sex, it's still a good time. It's still sex, So it's important to me. Obviously, I get reached out to a lot more now. Just, do you do meetups? Will you fuck a fan? And nothing against anybody who does. I know several girls who do, and they're open to that. It's just not for me right now. Like I can't really see where the benefit is in who I am right now. I'm looking for that next, right? Like I want the big names. I want the opportunity to be in front of more, not John down the street.
Yeah.
Like, for as much as that's great. And maybe when and if I make it and I have 100 million followers, sure, I'll fuck a fan, you can go through the process like everybody else, but just a level of professionalism and understanding just kind of how it works is super important to me, at least.
So because now, how did you end up hooking up with Jay Assassin? Because the people, she got some legends on her hit list, man. Jay Assassin, that dude was banging when I came in the game. So how did you hook up with him?
He reached out to me actually when for AVN. Yeah, he reached out to me and asked if I would be interested in a collab, and yeah, why not? Like you said, I mean, I always go to people's pages. I look at, kind of what they have out there, who they've worked with. I'm big on references, if I can. I mean, I'm willing to obviously take a chance also, just because someone I know hasn't shot with them, but it is a small world. So chances are I probably know somebody. I've got some really good girlfriends and friends that I've made in the industry so far that will always give it to me straight. So I'll hit them up. They'll give me their feedback. So.
See, people prove my point. They talk to each other, dummies.
Of course. Of course. So for anyone who thinks that we don't, we talk.
So not because
Not in a bad way, but we talk.
Like I said, how have you adjusted to, because I know when it comes to Sean Don, who he runs with, the assassin, so forth, adjusting to the way that they shoot, because there's a difference between studio style and content creator shoot.
Right.
Period. And even though content creators do shoot studio style, but
right. Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's a different world, right? I feel like content, it's okay to be a little bit more raw. That's the people who are gravitating towards that content enjoys that more raw aspect. And like Dante Diggs, love him dearly. That was my first shoot. We still talk to this day. He's amazing, busy man, but he does create a little bit more of like a studio presentation in his videos than the average like person. So I think there's kind of that balance in between of kind of what someone's looking for, and they know their audience, right? But I'm pretty open to tapping into all of it and just seeing whatever works, right? Some people, you're not going to attract everybody to everything, and that's okay. I like having a variety of stuff.
So, of course, we all have our misconceptions when we get in front of the camera.
Right.
How much did you realize walking in after you did your first couple of shoots, how much work it is in front of that camera?
Probably about the third time I shot, I was like, this is a lot. This is the first one. You're just so kind of not enamored, but you're just like, wow, I really just shot my first scene. So you kind of have a different, mindset when you're doing it. And it's nerves and it's all that, in there. By about probably shoot 3 or 4 though, I was like, shit, this is a lot. It's more than what people think it is. And again, once it gets going, super fucking hot, great time. But there is so much behind the scenes that people don't see.
So now when it comes to being on set, and I always talk about this, it's when paid shoot, because you have done a paid shoot, am I correct?
Right.
Okay. So you have done the paid shoot, you have done the content shoot. Both can be studio. Let's make that clear.
Absolutely.
Speak to the difference in building chemistry between the two, because the content trade, because y'all know we talk about this all the time, way easier. But actually, there's no excuse that y'all don't have a good scene, in my opinion.
True.
Unless
okay, well, in fairness, let's say the dick ain't great. It does happen. I'm never gonna call someone out because someone might say it about me, but I'm gonna say it like it is. Sometimes it's not great.
Yeah. Because even on my end, the head might look good on camera. And yes, I did pick her. And I did want to fuck her. But I didn't know before I fucked her.
There you go. But, you don't know till you know.
But
now you're already knee deep in that pussy. So what you gonna do with it? You gotta be professional and finish it.
Or worse, I don't know if females, they don't look the same when you meet them.
Ooh. Okay.
It's like, wait a second.
That happened to me with someone though too. Those pictures didn't the online and the X portfolio did not match what showed up in my hotel room. I've had it happen. Yeah.
It still had to work it out.
See? And that's where you become a professional. And that's the difference. That's where that part that people don't realize that we're like, fuck. All right, well, we're going to have to suck it up because this is what we came to do. We've tested, we've paid, we've done all the things. We're going to get a shoot out of it.
Yeah, because, people sit there and be like, well, it looks so fake. Y'all don't realize when it's the paid gig, you really don't have a choice in the talent.
No.
No. And you don't have time to develop chemistry.
No.
And
I mean, I will say, do you feel like you did though? Like content wise, like, I don't know that I had any actual chemistry prior to either though. I just shot in Arizona last week. 2 really good people. Was super excited about it. And they were both amazing shoots. And shoots that I had wanted for a while. One, I saw him when I first started. Two, the other one I met actually in Jersey at Exotica. But we didn't really have any too much of a conversation, like nothing like that. And I haven't actually had chemistry prior to in most situations. I think there's only one time where he really like tried to like build kind of a rapport beforehand. Other than that, I feel like it's kind of been the same as like a studio shoot.
Yeah.
I've just walked
No,
in.
it's okay. Yeah, I love we have real good cars. Y'all love
eyes on you.
We just don't do the simple interviews. It's like this, from my experience,
Okay.
it depends on the way y'all do the content, how much y'all talk before the shoot. Because see, the whole point is this what it is. My thing is I like to get to know the lady before I work with her. One, it helps me figure out what type of scenes we're going to shoot. And two, it helps break the ice before she gets there. Because when she gets there and I walk in the door, I'm looking to roll. Right? You know, plus the prep going into the shoot. Because see, here's the other part. There's a workplace flirt that goes down in porn.
Yes.
The more she makes me feel wanted, the more I make her feel wanted, the better that scene is going to get. So that's where the development comes in. And that way you lose when it comes to pay gig. Because, like, for example, girls used to ask me to lotion them down. I ain't even kissed off camera, got taken, because, you know, you know what I'm saying? Because we're about to fuck anyway.
That part.
So
we're already going to get to it. Right.
Yeah, so that's how the chemistry is built. It's I keep saying it's a professional flirt. Now, granted, it has to be both ways. It just can't be.
Yeah.
Because now, then, bro, you being thirsty. It's a difference.
Oh wait, yeah. There's a fine line. There is. But when we're like you said, but when you're going into a shoot, you want to hear the compliments, you want to hear something, it's obviously like you said, yeah, it feeds into that energy and that dynamic to make the better shoot. Absolutely. And I know that sounds bad because I don't know, and I mean, I'm just going to call it like it is. If I'm not attracted to someone in some capacity,
that part,
it's going to be hard. I mean, I can, and like I would, I mean, I will, but you're going to get a lot more out of me because I've had people, I haven't had any haters, but I have had some people in my DMs ask me why I don't shoot with certain people, or why do you only have these kind of videos? That's my preference. So if you're wanting the authentic Sammie, I'm going to need to pick people that I want to fuck.
Well, let's keep it 100. When it comes to content trade, that we do anyway.
Right.
It's more than just we want to fuck.
And that's exactly. And that's just, it's like the same thing when you go into a bar, friend, like you pick who the fuck you want to fuck, right? The girl you walked in and saw her over in the corner. That's your type. That's your preference. That's your thing. That's what's going to make it work for you. It's the same thing in content. If you want the authenticity of what we're doing, I'm going to pick shit that I want to fuck.
But see, the thing about it too is, and I always said this, the men, how can I put it? They the machine, we're the engineers. And the hardest part, and it's just speaking as a male talent, is finding a male talent that is willing to do everything that's necessary to unlock freakiness to make the scene best.
Of course.
Meaning, some of y'all don't eat pussy.
Get out. Get out.
You
want me sucking that dick? You can eat some pussy.
You know, but chemistry is very important.
No, of course. Absolutely.
If you don't have it,
a vibe, all the things, you know, a vibe. There's a vibe to it, you know. There really is. Like I said, I have my bucket list people. I literally have a list in my phone. And I cross them off as they go. But those are purely based on attractiveness. Like, I just want to fuck them. So in my mind, I'm like, that'd be a great fucking shoot because I want to fuck them. So if I can if I can accomplish that, let's do it.
Well, that's what I'm. That's a beautiful thing, ain't it? So now, speak about fuck it. Let's get to the fun questions real quick.
Get to it.
Do we do anal?
I don't.
Ooh.
That is the.
Is there
I
something you want to
mean,
do in the future or no go?
maybe. I don't know that I would sign up for Dread to be my first, but not that I don't, but not on camera.
Mm-hmm. No, that was this question I asked you. Have you done it in your personal though?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
So yeah, because I mean, we think about on camera, it's a whole bunch that goes behind that. Plus, it porn is based off of big dicks, people. So we have to see a big dick going.
I've also learned that's that's a perception too.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard some people be like, "Oh, be careful." I mean, there's some people undeniable. There's your Dread. There's there's people out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also had people be like, "Oh, that's a lot," and I got there. I'm like, "Good time," but nothing that I couldn't handle.
See, no, it just like what they said. Yeah, TV adds 10 pounds to everything, people.
And those angles,
Angles and size of
yeah.
the woman. That people don't notice if you look at like Black Raw, it's always a small woman with the big black dude.
Yep.
Aesthetics.
Yep.
Makes just everything on him look big.
Right. If I weighed 100 pounds and I'm, fucking someone who's 220, 200, yeah, they're gonna look huge because I'm tiny. I'm not that tiny though, so you better bring something I can work with.
So do you squirt?
I do.
Ooh. How hard do we squirt? What type of squirt we do?
A lot. If you do it right, a lot. I actually, one of the shoots in Arizona, he is a self-proclaimed pussy eating champion. Mm-hmm. I said, all right, game on. So, he was doing it all down his throat, all in his mouth. He's like, oh, fuck. You unlocked it. So here we are.
I'm jealous because no, when a girl squirt, I don't move. I just take it in the mouth and spit it back on the pussy.
Yeah. Keep eating.
So, or even better, when you fuck it, that shit comes out, especially missionary, you can just slap it.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Absolutely.
So absolutely. Yeah, are we looking to do, have done, or add to a repertoire gangbang?
I was actually supposed to have one in Arizona, but just couldn't get everybody together like in such a short time. But that was the goal. I have not done a gangbang on film. I would like to. I'm into it. I would like to pick who if I could, but not always the case. So, but I would love to. That's on my list.
So what's your perfect number?
I don't know because I haven't done it, right? I would say if I had to start, I would say probably 3 to 4.
Okay.
And work my way up from there.
So what is it about a gangbang that you like?
I like the attention on me. I like all of it. Give me all the dick right here. Just I just like it. I like the attention. I like it being about me. It's a turn on. If I'm getting fucked and I'm sucking dick, someone's jacking off to me while that's happening, like all that is a huge turn on for me.
So now I'm gonna ask you this, since we're on the gangbang shit. Do all women secretly would like to be a part of a gangbang?
Yes. And you know why? Because every woman wants to be important. Every woman wants to feel like she is the only thing that matters ever. So that's a sexual way of making her be all that matters. And I think that if you could ask, and if you could find a vanilla girl and ask her if you could have 3 celebrities, she'd pick them real quick because that's where our minds go, right? So same thing with the gangbang. If you can pick who your ultimate pieces are that you want to put together, that's sexy as fuck. right?
But yet they act like they
Of
wouldn't want to
course.
do a gangbang, or
Of
they
course.
look at people is crazy that does a gangbang. Like
Right.
a woman don't want to fuck multiple dicks at the same time sometimes.
Yeah, we do. They just don't want to say it. So I will say it for you, ladies. It's okay. It's empowering. It's sexy. It's amazing. It's all the fucking things.
So yeah, cause yeah, it seems like gangbangs is now becoming more popular and more ladies,
Right.
especially in point, have been doing it.
Right.
Um, because it especially it the crazy part was what recently I think Lily Phillips did one with with Wisconsin Tip. Shouts out to her. And I think something happened to the booty hole because they're supposed to be doing anal too. And this is what I think, right? If you're going to do a three hole and
Mm-hmm.
you're not Rebel Rider, I think you don't want just fans. That's just me. I don't think you'll want fans. You kind of
Mm-hmm.
want experienced dudes in that. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
and people don't realize how hard it is to put together a gangbang in general.
It is. And it is for so many reasons, right? Like, and this is back to like same thing where you were saying the idea of someone experienced versus, like you said, pulling in fans or pulling
Yeah.
in, inexperienced and up and coming. I know they have to get their start somewhere. It's just not going to be in my asshole. It's just not. You're going to need to get that experience somewhere else because this asshole is not for like the test product. But the same idea, getting like, I love DVP. I love it.
Tell
I
Nick
have
quick for that.
I have so many of my friends who are like, I don't think I can do that. Actually, one of my good girlfriends that I do my lives with every other week, she did her first DVP, and she used to be mainstream. She took a break, came back with content. She just did her first DVP. Like, I've been doing that shit with my ex boyfriend and my husband at the same time for years, right? But to them, it's a big deal, and I get it. But finding a man who's professional and secure enough to allow his dick to be in your pussy with someone else's dick on theirs, it it's not for everybody.
It, I mean, if the woman says she want a DVP, it's
Mhm.
hell. I hate to say it. At some point, you if you're doing two dudes, you're gonna put both their dicks in your mouth. It's just
Right, right.
this is gonna touch doing a threesome in some way, shape, or fashion. Just
Here we
dude.
are on a Saturday.
Oh,
But it's true, right? But it's not. Is it not true? Like,
mm,
you still put your dick in my mouth, and then I put someone else's dick in their mouth, and you put your dick back in my mouth. Like, it's, if you can get past the other part, it is really, really fucking hot. Like, it's sexy as fuck. And it's not about, oh, my dick's touching, but that's sometimes that, again, that professionalism, putting together a gangbang and those types of things, or just men being that close to each other.
mm.
If they're not in that headspace, it's not going to be a good shoot. And you have some guys who just won't do it.
Oh no, because see, to, I knew male times that would never do a threesome. You
Okay.
know, unless it was him with two girls.
Right.
You know, period.
Right.
It people. I got broken down a long time ago. I done did orgies. What the fuck? Hey, shit. I done had my dick in the mouth with another dude dick in the mouth. And we give each other high fives like, yeah.
Eiffel Tower.
Oh
Get
God.
that shit.
So are are you into BDSM and looking to add that to your repertoire content wise?
Um,
Fetishes and kinks and so forth.
yeah. I love kink. I love different. I don't. I want to say yes. Um, just for the experience of it and just to have that option for fans and just to even broaden like my horizons, my perspective. I'm not a big beat my ass kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't necessarily do anything for me. But I love that femdom aspect and would be open to other things. I actually have a really, really hot shoot in Chicago. I'm really excited about it. I've never done it.
Oh my God.
It's very kink, very, very specific. His name is Ash the puppy.
Wait a second.
Uh-huh.
I might
You
have
heard it
heard
right.
of him before.
Yeah. Yep. So Ash the puppy is going to become part of the tag team.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-huh. And
Mm.
I am excited.
And he wears the puppy hood, am I correct?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, actually.
I'm excited.
Mm.
So that's that. I'm not opposed to BDSM. It just depends, I guess, on what that would.
But see, the question is he playing in most hood situations, he's a submissive. So this is more of like a dominant, you the dominatrix, he's submissive type situation.
Yeah, but there's two of us.
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay, is any pegging going to go down during this?
I hope so. I'm gonna get in line first. Like, sign me up.
So you have pegged someone before?
Not on camera, but I want to.
I don't care about on camera. I just
Oh,
want to see if you
absolutely,
pegged somebody before.
absolutely.
It's how your stroke game.
I'm good. I'm a good fuck. I fuck well. You know, guys always act like it's so hard. I do it well.
Oh my God. She talking shit. Oh man. I said I would have
I
loved to film with her ass. Goddamn. That would have
I
been a great
literally
fight.
just my one of my best friends, the girl we shot with, we just made a video. She just rode my strap on because I got a new one. Shout out to Selena. There's are amazing. And Peep Show Toys.
Mhm.
They sent me strap-ons to try, and they are fantastic. I'm
Mm.
great. I'm a good fuck.
See, and that's the other thing that I discuss with ladies is opportunities within the business that don't even involve the porn aspect. You know,
Right.
sponsorship with toys. You know,
Mhm.
brand ambassador stuff and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
You know, a lot of times females are more dependent upon the content than
Right.
thinking about outside of it and marketing of it.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm really, my husband actually does an amazing job with marketing for me and just like ideas. He reaches out to toy companies, lingerie companies, bathing suit models, whatever it may be. I actually am really excited. It's brand new, so we'll see what happens with it. But Brazzers just reached out to me. I'm very oh I was like, sure, you know, just the idea, just the opportunity is really like you were saying, like just how does that look? How do you do that? I don't know, but I'm like, fuck yeah, let's just see.
Now, let's have a very interesting conversation because, like I said, as y'all know, I've been in the business for years.
Right.
Walking into this, did you realize how big being a MILF, being a hot wife, especially this year,
Right.
was going to be when it comes to your career? Because, like I said, you know, the old adage, they want the young girls, but I keep telling everybody,
Right.
the game done gotten older with the women that they want.
Right.
So, and sometimes a woman don't have the most confidence because of her age, what have you.
Right.
You know, for this day and age, I haven't found one yet, but I digress. So for you, Allie feels that being an older woman is an advantage.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that it's maybe not for everyone, and that's okay. But yeah, the I mean, everyone knows Foxy Darlin, right?
That's my girl.
Shout out to her. She is I love that woman. She is fantastic. Yeah, we hung out at AVN. She's great. She's actually because she's very good friends with one of my friends, Mr. Magic, who was AVN nominated last year. So we all had a great time at AVN. They're all amazing people. And it looking at her is just one of those representations and moments where you go, fuck this. Anyone can do this. Anyone in the sense of age or what it is that you bring to the table. Not everyone can do it, but as far as looks go. Yeah, like sometimes I look at like the Brazzer girls or like on Blacked because shout out to Blacked. Yes, please. That's on my thing. Yes, please and thank you. And And I look at those girls, I'm like, I'm not that. And that's okay. Like, I get that, I get that that is not maybe.
But see that's the funny part about the business now.
Right. Right.
The fans don't even want to see them
Right.
because half the time they're playing them off.
Yeah.
You know how many 20-year-olds they call them MILFs?
I'm telling you, know how many 20-year-olds I know when I was 20, I didn't know how to fuck. I didn't know. I had no damn idea. Someone told me to squirt, I'd be like, you what the fuck? No, what? No one's doing that. Or I feel like there's a whole, like you said, they're passing something off that isn't necessarily there maybe all the time. But I love that the market has opened up to be something different. Like Sean Dam, sexy as fuck. Love it. I love it. I mean, and he's a good person, so that always helps. But his vibe, he's fun. We've shot in a hotel. I've shot in his studio. We've done VR. We've done all kinds of things. He's a lot of fun, but he's professional at the same time, and he likes that experience, and that makes it fun. So, I mean, it is well received, and I'm loving that it's well received. Hopefully, it continues to be well received, and it's not like just a quick, phase.
Oh no, because it's. I always say this. Your business, your brand is also based off of who you fuck on camera.
Right.
So that it's not just about having the big name or what have you, even though that does help. I don't give a fuck what anybody say.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's because of the aesthetics, the looks, and all that good shit. And plus, they seeing you go toe to toe with if you can roll with Sean Dam, that impresses the bigger companies.
Right.
Because they book him.
Right.
And
I think that's why I was so flattered when I checked my email and I see Brazzers reached out and they're like, hey, we want to do this for 2025 with you. Yeah. We'll see where it goes. We'll see what happens. And then, we can, but just the idea behind it was like, oh shit. Like you said, I don't care what anyone says. And that's the shitty part. And it's hard for me to say that because there's people who reach out to me, obviously males, trying to get into the business. But unfortunately, I'm still building my business. So it's hard for me to say yes with your 3 followers. You're not bringing anything to the table for me right now. I'm not my own brand enough where that would be beneficial in any way for me. And I know that that's shitty kind of to say, but at the same time, but at the same time, people took a chance on me with a couple hundred followers.
But see, I'm gonna keep 100 with you.
It's an aesthetics thing.
I'm gonna keep 100 with you, and I'm about to hurt some feelings by saying this. Unpopular opinion. Women, it doesn't matter because y'all the stars.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. You can fuck a nobody, you get over. You feel me? Men is different, but
exactly.
Once you hit a certain level of male talent, you're hustling backwards if you go below that.
Right.
And if you're trying to get to the paid gigs, the brazzers, they don't want to see you shoot with a content creator.
Right. Right.
I'm sorry. I don't mean no.
You're 100% right.
Brazzers was not picking no girls that was shooting with Gucci third leg.
Right. Right. That's exactly. So it's and I agree with you. And I mean, I'm sure you and I both are going to be the, unpopular opinion people on it, but it's the truth. And that's what I have to explain. Like, well, someone gave you a chance. And I'm like, I get what you're saying, but as a female, it's a lot harder for us to justify that. We will probably not be told no. Mm-hmm. I mean, give or take. I've never been told no. Mm-hmm. And I'm fortunate for that. But like you said, I can be a nobody and they can be a somebody. Mm-hmm. Sean Dam took a chance on me. Great. Yeah. And you know what? He's somebody. But I also know I'm not dumb. I know what he did. He looked at the situation. He looked at me. He looked at my film. He looked at my body. He looked at all the things and said, yeah, she doesn't have any followers right now, really, to speak of. But she's not going to hurt my brand. Like, it's still something that someone's going to want to see, probably. So that works in our favor.
You have a look that would sell.
Right.
Me and my man Head Text talked about it on Savage Smoke. Y'all go subscribe over on Spotify.
Oh,
It's called calculated risk.
right.
I can't lose with her. It's a great chance it'll go over
Right. Right.
versus a other type chick because
Right.
one, she's a MILF. She's a hot wife, so that means we could do the hot wife scenario.
Right.
She has a banging body,
Oh,
and yes,
thank you. I thought we were
you know
speaking.
what I'm talking about.
You
You know what
paused. I
I'm
was
saying.
like, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Everything that fits that box, and add to it. How many tattoos you got?
5.
Where?
Tramp stamp, of course. I have both of these. I've got this, and I have one on my other side, down below.
So she ain't got a lot of tattoos.
No.
And let me say this again. Y'all do notice they do the stepmom and stepson and the layup. You know, period. And that's why I say is because people don't realize when they see you shoot with the Sean Dom, this, that, and third, it's a reputation that he has.
Right.
So when they see he took time out of his day to work with her, they
Right.
pay attention.
Right.
You know, period. Then they look at, oh damn, okay, she was shot with this dude,
Right.
this dude. You know, period. Because this is part of making long-term money in the business, and that's what no one talks about.
And that's just it. Yes, it's fun. Yes, we're making art in a way that maybe some people don't agree with or whatever that may be, and that's okay. But it's still a long-term thing that we're looking to build and make an impact in the industry, whatever that looks like for somebody, right? So it's whatever your brand is that you want to put out there, you have to be authentic with it.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to stay with it. I've, like I said, been called out a couple times for my preferences of who I choose to shoot with.
And where? Okay, let's get to that. Where's your preferences?
I only shoot with BBC.
So hold on. Are we just a preference of BBC, or are you a Queen of Spades?
I'm a Queen of Spades.
Okay, so and
in my personal life and otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with that being said, but you have shot with other colors, right? Of ethnicity.
Well, Jay Assassin.
Okay, well.
But other than that, no. Mm-mm.
So, but you're not shut off to it.
It's not that I'm shut off to it, but it's just that's again back to that piece of attraction or that part where I'm pulling something out of myself to give to fans. If that's what they're looking for from me, that authentic part is going to come probably from that. I mean, there's exceptions to the rule, right? There's a couple people who have reached out, and Brock Swole is he's definitely bigger, so to speak, numbers wise than I am, but he's kind of up and coming, same type of idea. I'm sure, but it's not my go-to.
But here's the real question though. Okay, if everyone's complaining, right? Ain't interracial the number one point right now anyway?
Yeah.
And what is? And, oh, excuse me, I had to be specific. Black man with white woman.
There you go.
I've
been doing it my whole life, but yes.
People really don't understand how conservative porn really is, people. They don't understand.
Right. I mean, this should be a part 2 for us for another day, but I will say, let's be honest, back in the day, because, I'll show my age a little bit. Yeah. There's certain very, very famous porn stars in mainstream that wouldn't shoot with black men.
No.
Because it would ruin her brand.
It
would ruin her brand. That was a thing. And that's okay. That's their thing. But for me to be authentically who I am and what you're going to get out of me for what I enjoy, that's going to be what I enjoy. And it doesn't mean that I can't enjoy something else. That's just my go-to.
Well, I mean, but to me, this is how I look at when it comes to the interracial market and when it comes to females or what have you. Let's just be honest. Don't do more than what you don't do in your normal sex life. And the other part is do what works for you.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, eh, Sarah J became a fucking Hall of Famer off of interracial.
Right.
Lisa Ann became, and they were unapologetic and cussed out females that got paid, that wanted to get paid more to fuck with a black dude. So
Yep.
at the end of the day, I'm sorry, and two, this is also how I feel. If I fuck it and we can have a baby, that can have a baby, well, maybe we was meant to fuck.
There you go. That part.
I'm just
There it is.
saying, I did.
Yeah. No, I agree. I've had people say, why are your videos only? You don't have any, you know, white dick, this, that. I just don't. It just hasn't presented itself. It's not my go-to. Like I said, my ultimate porn bucket list person. Guess what? He's black.
Yeah.
He's my go-to.
See, this be a lot of these companies are doing iteration more than anything
Right.
else.
Right.
And so
and that's the double-edged sword, right? And this is back to what I was saying before. I'm not going to make everyone happy. I already know that. That's okay. Like I don't intend to. I don't plan to. It's all right. It's okay. You know, it's the nature of the business. Like anything though, whether it's content, like mainstream, day-to-day life, you're not going to make everyone happy, and that's okay. Sometimes that hate makes your numbers go up even more.
all right,
You know?
this much. Yeah, another one I would have came out of retirement for, people. There you go. That's a sexy ass lady. So
Right?
I held this lady
What
up here.
the hell? Now you're in retirement?
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. I mean, I'm like I told people, I would not mind coming out of retirement, but it got to be the right situation. That should be the right situation. You
Fair.
feel what I'm saying?
Fair.
And plus, after the failed last ride situation, which y'all can go listen to that story in the archives. Ooh boy, it's got to be a lot of boxes checked before I bring my dick out of goddamn retirement.
Well, if you ever do, you let me know.
Well, when I do, I definitely will let you know because you're definitely on that list. So, people, like I said, I held this gorgeous lady here for an hour, and we ain't even touched the surface on a lot of shit. A lot of shit I ain't even get to ask. So I was like, well, damn.
Who wants a part two? I think we do.
Oh, no, that's what I'm about to ask her. The $1 million question. Miss Sexy Sammie, can I call you a smoke buddy?
Of course.
See, there you go. So we're going to bring that sexy ass back to the Smokers Lounge, and we're going to get her to wear something sexy. She might even put out her titties for us. On Loyal Fans, on the Premium Smoke Room. Y'all know the podcast, the Smiggy.
Oh, I love it.
Smoke Podcast. And y'all know what it is, the Premium Smoke Room. 4 wonderful podcasts for you to enjoy, plus special events. I even go live on X, where our followers as well as our subscribers can ask ladies wonderful questions they get to answer live on X. And let me tell you what happens inside the Premium Smoke Room. The conversation gets more saucier. The tits pop out. Dildos might pop out. You don't know what might pop off.
You never know what's going to happen.
Yes, ma'am. Unless you subscribe. And sorry, YouTube. Y'all see they say I push sexual gratification content. You goddamn right, because it pays me. Go over to the video store and check out my work as I give ladies duck work because big dicks grow in the sticks. That's why they used to call me Big Country. And over on Spotify, I got a subscription side as well as I got Had to Smoke on it, where I give my unapologetic, controversial, unpopular opinions on hot topics, politics, and everything the fuck else. You feel me? And Savage Smoke, where I talk to the industry's top male talents and producers about the industry. We give you that real smoke from a male's perspective, as well as a whole bunch of podcast episodes I don't even feel like going into that you get to listen to and enjoy. So whether it's the Premium Smoke Room or you coming to get that Savage Smoke, either way, just get the smoke. And on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. So, Miss Sammie, tell everybody where they can spend money on you, baby.
Sammie's World 1. It is up, it's live, it's my site. It's amazing. There's tiers to all the things you can join. You can stream unlimited, you can buy, you can download customs that are cheaper. But yeah, Sammy's World #1.com. And then obviously on X, Sammy's World 1. And you can find all my other links there if you're more of a, name whore and you like to chase that loyal fans or, you know, all that good stuff in the little OnlyFans. But otherwise, my website is really where the best deals are. So check it out, sammysworld1.com.
See, people. Yeah, see that. She even gave us more to talk about when she come back, because next thing I'll see, we're going to get that sexy ass on the premium smoke room. So, with that being said, people, what did you smoke over? What did you learn? Well, how you move in this business is going to be the telltale to your success and your elevation in this business.
Mm-hmm.
And image does matter, whether you believe it or not.
Yep.
See, y'all so busy selling sex, but not understanding that what makes the money is being sexy.
Yep.
It's more than just taking pictures. It's more than wearing a nice outfit. It's the people that you also work with.
Right.
Because an experienced male talent knows how to make you sexy in front of the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Versus when you deal with a fan or you deal with just a regular content creator that is not trying to master the craft.
Right.
Yes, this is a craft.
Absolutely.
It may not work the same way, period. And chemistry is a very important part. See, I try to get y'all to understand that. Because when y'all talk about real sex, authentic and all that, it's built off of the chemistry and the time that you have to build it.
Yep.
And also, once again, when you work with established male talent, they know how to work on set to make her feel comfortable to where she gonna fuck the brakes off their asses.
That part.
And it's nothing personal.
Nope.
You feel me?
At that point, it's challenge accepted.
Say no more. So that is what this is. Once again, I keep saying it. I can't keep saying the word more than anything else. Business.
Yep.
Even though, yes, we're fucking, even though it might be some of the nastiest and freakiest sex we will ever have in our lives, when that camera cut off, she goes home to her husband, I go home to my wife.
Yep.
Well, I had a wife, I'm now single. But anyway, the point being,
that's a different show.
That is a different show. But the point being is, that's what you have to have. You have to tackle it. But no one said you can't have fun while doing the business.
That part.
That's why, like I said again, your business, part of your brand is based off of who you fuck. Yep. So my question is to you is this, right? Because I heard the term, would I rather cry in a Honda or cry in a Bentley? Well, I'm going to ask you this. Would you rather fuck in a Bentley or fuck in a Honda?
Right. I'm fucking in a Bentley. All day, every day.
So with that being said, y'all know how we end these things all day and every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke this over. Say goodbye to him, Sammie.
Goodbye. I will see you again soon. Thank you.
And we